Well, how's everybody doing today? You're awake? You ready? I'm trying to figure out exactly where the balance on the microphone is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am brand new to the GIADA. It's my first time getting to hang out with y'all. My name is Mike Clay. Let me give you a little bit of my background so you know why I'm on stage. I got paid to build my first website in 1994. I'm getting old. I had my first web design company that I worked by myself, ran the company, grew the company in 1996. I have built well over 1,000 websites. In 2001, I dove headfirst into digital marketing. In 2007, I got my landing page optimization certification. That's a big, long term. Here's what that means. I know how to look at a page on a website and tell you why it doesn't work. That's all it means. It also means that you know how to build two pages that are very close and show half the people one page, half the people the other page, and track which one works better. But we'll try not to go into geek speak today, okay? 2008, got my Google Analytics certification, which means very little because Google doesn't give you good data. Email marketing certification. So we're talking about email marketing a little while ago and how everything goes to spam. Yeah, you know how bad it is? Who here sends out emails to clients or prospects every week? Right? Who here is doing that through your personal email account that is hosted with hundreds and hundreds of other people's personal email accounts? Who here is doing it through your business email account that is tied to a server hosting other websites? Any one of those websites gets nailed for spam, it's the same IP address, you're going to get hit too. So there's a lot of little things involved with that. So in 2010, that's when I really kind of went over the deep end. I got my certification for SEO mastery, and then in 2014, I became a certified advisor with Network Empire, and last year, I became an instructor with Network Empire. For those of you that don't know who Network Empire is, which is probably the entire room, Network Empire is the company that teaches SEO and web design people how to do SEO. They have been the secret that the public doesn't know about for a long time. So that's why I'm here. And today we're going to be talking about reputation. So have y'all heard a little bit about reputation management today? I think everybody that's gotten on stage has talked about reputation, right? Are you tired of hearing about reputation? You getting there? All right. So I tell you what, let me ask you a couple of questions, because here's really what I'm thinking. You've gotten a lot of stuff today. You've been drinking from a fire hose, right? Do you feel overwhelmed with all the data, right? Do you know how to implement any of it? Do you have a game plan already put together for Monday morning? Really? I mean, and I'm asking, because if you do, I'm impressed. If you don't, here's what I'm going to say. How would you like it if someone who teaches web design and SEO started sending out emails next week, no sales pitch, just videos showing you how to implement some of this stuff? Would that be good? Yeah. Would y'all like that? Yeah. Hey, Liz, guess what I'm doing next week? For those that don't know, I'm Mike Clay. I'm with Clay Digital Consulting. That's Elizabeth Nafziger in the back. I'm the show monkey. I'm the guy that gets up on stage. She's the one that makes it happen. So she does all the work. So in business, in the digital arena, there are 4 areas. You need to have systems in place for each of these 4 areas to be effective online. Effective is based off of the goals and systems you put in place. What are your goals? What are the analytics you need to track to make you money? Every business is a little different. Some businesses are drastically different. Some businesses need a consultant to walk in and go, stop it, don't do that, do it this way. And that happens. I get to do that, that's kind of fun actually. The first one in those 4 R's is reputation. If your reputation is messed up online, you're done. Forget marketing online. It can be fixed, don't worry. I've only seen a couple of companies where my suggestion was throw away your domain name, reincorporate, and start over. There was a couple. The next one is reach. Your goal digitally is to get in front of more people today than you were in front of yesterday. If you talk to more people today than you did yesterday, can you make more sales? Yes. There you go. The next one, resell. How hard did you work to get that customer? Sell them something else. If they buy something, you have a little bit of their contact information. How many of y'all finance in-house? So you have a whole lot of their contact information. Use it. Contact them. If you don't do anything for vehicles in-house, work out a deal with the quick change oil company down the street and send out discounts to your list. Resell them. Stay engaged. If you don't stay engaged, it's easier to resell somebody you've already sold because they have trust than to get a new client, right? So have a process in place to resell. And then the last, referral. Get those that are happy and like you to tell more people. And then rinse and repeat. Sound simple enough? 4 business processes, 4 different things. If you have something in place for all 4 of those, you now have a system that you can automate. Because here's the thing, how many of y'all want to spend all day playing around on Facebook talking to people? Okay, I'm the only one. So, but really, we're running businesses, right? Do you have time to plan out 150 tweets, to plan out 75 Facebook posts, to plan out 3 YouTube videos? Oh, by the way, blog posts have to be a minimum of 450 words. Blog posts that are 2,000 words get better search engine traffic, so you need at least 1 a week. You got time for that? No. So what does that mean? That means you need a system in place that you can automate. Automation is the key to making this stuff work. When we're talking about enterprise digital marketing, we're talking about business owners that are too busy to do it all. So you build systems and automate them, right? Those are not hard to build. We will start emailing next week to walk you through building them. Today, we're talking about reputation, though. So what is ORM? Online reputation management is that system. It's where you're proactively using tools, systems, and processes in your business, which means the person at the front desk has to be engaged. That person is the first person everybody talks to when they walk in the front door, right? They have to be involved in this process. If they're not involved in this process, the process isn't being automated. It's not working if they're not engaged. So what's at stake? Let me tell you a story. My family and I, my extended family, my parents, my aunt, my uncle, a couple of my cousins, my wife, and our child, we went to the beach. Not happening again. Yeah, sand and laptops don't do well. We went to the beach. We're all in the van, packed like sardines, right? And we're driving down. My dad's driving. My mom's up front. Me, my wife, and the 9-year-old are in the back. I think he was 7 at the time. We're in the back, and they're talking about where we're going to go eat dinner. None of us live in this town. How do you think we found a place? Google Maps. Turn on the filter for restaurants. Start looking through. They're like, ooh, this looks like a good place. They pull in, And I'm like, yeah. 3.5 reviews, surrounded by 18 restaurants with 5-star reviews. Guess which parking lot we pulled out of? Right? The short line. Everybody's online. We're all connected. You want to go down the rabbit hole and look at the technology behind how connected you really are? I could scare you with how connected you are. Who was it? I was talking to a guy just a few minutes ago, back over there, yeah. He's talking about how he had gone somewhere and now he's gotten onto somebody's email list, has no idea how they got his email address. And I'm like, oh, I know how they did that. You liked their Facebook page and then you went to their website. As soon as you hit their website, they're using a Facebook tracking pixel to key you back to your user account on Facebook, and they're marketing to your Facebook account because they can track you everywhere you go. Every aspect of it. Google won't let you do that. But there's a piece of program, Get Clicky. It's an analytic program that will let you track every aspect of it. So here's the thing. The more stars you have, the more business you get. The better your reputation. We've talked about millennials all day, right? You've seen the data. They go to the internet first. It's even worse than you think. About 1.5 years ago, Google implemented a filter for phones. By default, if you're an Android user, it is turned on. You have to manually turn it off. It doesn't matter if you're ranked number 1 in the maps if you don't have a 4 or 5-star average review rating, because it filters you out. You don't exist. Think reviews matter? Google filters you out. You don't exist if you don't have the reputation. It's this bad. 92% of people polled said that they would give a business with 4 stars a chance. They would talk to them. 72% said that they would talk to someone with 3 stars. Number keeps going down. 2 stars, 27%. If you have 1 review and it is 1 star, only 13% of consumers are willing to even talk to you about business. Does that get painful? Who here knows what their online review rating are? Does anybody watch them? Look at them every day? If you're looking at them every day, Google alerts. You can set up a filter to where you'll get emails every time there's a new one. That way you don't have to go look. So the more stars, the more customers. Matter of fact, the difference between a 2-star average rating and a 5-star average rating, the guy with 5 stars is getting 3.5 more customers, or 3.5 times more customers. That's huge. People are talking about you. The internet has gone insane. If you've not tracked Pokemon Go, I love this stupid game. From a marketing perspective, from a guy like me, from a marketing perspective, Pokemon Go is just genius. I'm walking around, I'm calling up all my clients going, hey, do you have Pokemon Go installed on your phone? They're like, no. Install it on your phone now. And they're like, why? I'm like, well, you want to see if you have a Pokestop outside of your business. Why would I want to do that? Because for $10 a day, you can bring everybody playing this stupid game straight to your door. If you have a Pokestop right outside your business, you can spend $10 a day, buy lures, drop lures right there on that Pokestop. They're coming because they want to catch rare Pokemon. Then figure out a way to build a list and market to them. Right? Market it on your Facebook fan page. We're dropping Pokemon lures. Come see us. They'll like your fan page. Here's the thing. Customers, prospects, former employees, competitors, disgruntled employees, ex-spouses, former business partners, and investors, they're all talking about you. Who do you want to be heard? Who knows what the term an internet troll is? Internet troll is a person that's just going around causing problems just because they have fun causing problems. Yeah. They're out there, they're talking, they're running their mouths. Here's the thing, they're talking. They could be talking about your business You got to have somebody in place to fix it. So today, an unhappy customer, an unhappy client is going to tell thousands of their closest friends that they've never met on Facebook. For those of you that like history and like geek stuff, because there's a handful of y'all in here, I've talked with a few of you, it's called Metcalfes Law. Metcalfes Law was put together by a company that no one's ever heard of called Bell South. It's a mathematical equation where they know how many people are connected within a network. So they knew, based off of how many phone numbers they had distributed, how many possible connections there were. How many possible phone calls could go through the system in a day. And that's what Metcalfes Law is. It's the mathematical equation to calculate how many communications and conversations that we had. That was based off of people, on average, only knowing 35 other people they wanted to talk to. And those numbers are staggering. Now throw in there, I have 6,500 people connected to me on LinkedIn. If I have something negative to say about somebody, that goes out to 6,500 people. If someone comments on it, it goes out to their list. If someone on their list comments, we now are talking to millions of people. Do you see how this just kind of escalates really, really quickly? So, and how many of those 6,500 people do I actually know? I know Liz, I know DJ. DJ's never there, but we're connected. So, but your customers are listening. 74% of U.S. consumers choose to do business based on online feedback. These are all statistics we've gone over today. So let's just kind of roll through some of these statistics. You have them written. We've talked about these statistics all day long. You've heard them. The first one up there, I watched them give out 3 of my slides. I'm like, really? I was going to say that. So here's the biggest thing. What you got to do is you got to be proactive. And, I'm throwing water bottles. You got to be proactive. You got to combine your marketing, your SEO, and your public relations all into one little thing. That sounds a lot more complicated than it is. What that means, you have to have a simple system that you can implement, right? Here's the 5 core principles. Listen to what they're saying. Contribute to the conversation. If someone says something on Facebook, answer it. Here's the beauty. There's software out there like Hootsuite. Hootsuite, I think Hootsuite for an enterprise account is like $24 a month, and then you can add on other staff members for $5 or $6 a month, something like that. And you can watch all your social media profiles in one place. You don't have to go log in. They're not playing on Facebook. They're only engaging with people in the conversation. Exceed customer expectations. Collect feedback, referrals, and testimonials. Plan. Put a system in place, right? Here's the thing. I laughed when the comment, y'all heard him say, you need reviews? You can get those. Go to Fiverr. Don't do that. That really, he even said it was bad advice. Let me tell you something. The FTC got involved. By posting a review online attached to a name that is not the person that wrote it, it's called posting by proxy. If you do not disclose that you're posting by proxy, you are breaking federal law, and the FTC will just fine you. And if you've ever had to deal with the FTC, they just take the money, and then you get to go to court to try to get it back. So reviews online are dictated legally by the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC. If you post a review online and you are not the originator of the review, it's called posting by proxy. So if you give out a postcard, someone fills out a postcard, and then a staff member posts it to Google, you just broke the law because you're not using that person's account. Now, you can post those to your website. You just put a disclaimer at the bottom of your website. We collected these reviews on paper and are posting them. right? That's easy. That's legal. But posting by proxy, it's a huge thing. The FTC is starting to shut companies down. Go just look. FTC review fines, I think it's good. If you Google FTC review fines, you'll find hundreds of companies that have been fined hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's nasty. So how do you do this? Build the service culture, solicit the feedback, follow up with people, and share. We're running through these because I want to get to some of the other stuff, and we're running out of time. So build a service culture. We talked about this off and on today. If they're happy, they don't complain. We all know that. We've all had bad clients even. Who here has had a crazy person come on and buy something from you? DJ, I said I was sorry. So you want to build a service-based culture. Keep them happy. All right, Amazon. Amazon knows how to do this kind of stuff. But the last slides, he's getting ready to go into Disney. He's getting ready to talk about how Disney, have you ever been to Disney? Have you ever been to Disney and something went wrong? I have. All of a sudden, we had a child with us too, like a 3-year-old. And as soon as Disney knew there was a problem, they had a customer service rep there. They walked us behind the scenes. We rode Pirates of the Caribbean 4 times straight to the front of the line. And then they're like, the 3-year-old's not really that happy. What's wrong? I'm like, he's really stressed out that we had to wait so long. He wants to meet Mickey Mouse, and he's afraid we're not going to meet Mickey Mouse. We got this. Disney's like, just walk up there, hand it to him. Even if there's not someone there, they will bring Mickey out. That's customer service. You don't beat Disney with customer service. Because they're just going to go be above and beyond, right? But if you try, it doesn't hurt. All right, so customer service. Solicit feedback. Asking for feedback is not the same as misusing feedback, okay? Here's the thing. In your email signatures, in web forms, in your invoices and receipts, and in any email newsletters you send out, let us know how we did. In your email newsletters, in your invoices and receipts, all that kind of stuff, put a link to your Google or Yelp profile so they can leave you reviews and ask for feedback. If you don't ask, you won't get it. So you can also use tools to collect client feedback. The pictures you're seeing up here right now, SurveyMonkey, really cool. It lets you build forms online. The other one is a contact form. That's our software. We'll talk about that in a second. Follow up. So you got to show your customers that you like their feedback. No-name company 9 months ago. Today, one of the fastest growing companies in the United States. Who here has ever had Death Wish coffee? Right? Yeah. Okay, you're in the same office as me. That doesn't count. We're addicts, okay? We go through a lot of that. Death Wish coffee didn't exist to the public eye a while back. They're quickly growing, and they're growing fast. Their follow-up sequence, hey, it's been about 3 weeks since you ordered a pound of coffee. You're getting close to running out. If you order today, we'll send you a baseball cap. If you order today, we'll send you a t-shirt. If you order today, I get these every day, and I'm like, I need more coffee. Click. The follow-up sequence. They've almost doubled their revenue because of how they're following up with clients. Resell them something. Say thank you. How hard is this to do? Somebody buys something from you? It doesn't have to be you personally. You can have the person answering the phones up front, writing thank you notes. It's the best 45 cents you will spend. Developing the process. If there's a problem, There it goes. If you answer the problem quickly when there's a problem, 7 out of 10 will do business with you again. And then post a review saying, you know what, we had a problem, but they fixed it and we really like how they followed up. So a negative review shows you're a human, shows you're not faking your reviews, but then it comes back and turns around and becomes positive. Actually is a better review long term because it looks real. Share socially. Someone posts a review on Yelp, send it to Facebook, send it to Twitter. You can't control everything. Don't try. It's okay. Control what you can. Don't worry about what you can't. Life's too short to stress out about all that stuff, right? Set up your profiles. Make sure your profiles are set up properly. Get your Google Plus local business listing, Yelp, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. There's about 56 of them. We'll email you a list of all of them. Share them on Facebook, Twitter, and Google. And then blogging. Here's the beauty about blogging. You can use things like Buffer and push blog posts out. Now, that is not the only thing you want to push out. There's other things to push, but you want to use it. Video. Guys, every 4 minutes that I'm talking, over 24 hours of video is being uploaded to YouTube. If you decided today you wanted to sit down and read Wikipedia, we'll talk in 120 years when you're done. There's so much content going out on the internet. Here's your goal. You have to break through the static. Video can help with that. And we'll start talking about tying all this stuff together. The referral system is huge. Monitor what you're doing and improve it. Monitor social media, blogs, and forums. Guys, this isn't hard. It's a piece of software you set up and it tells you when somebody says something. If you got a text message every time somebody left a review, would you worry about going and checking it every day? No, you just look at the text. If it's bad, then you go to a computer and answer them. You turn it into a process. You systematize it. So constantly learn from what's going on. Who here reads a book a year, right? That was a stat. Book a year. Who here reads a book a month? Who here reads a book a week? Who here reads a book a day? Can't me either. But constantly learn. I probably have over 300 books in my Kindle account on business and marketing. I do marketing for a living. I'm always reading more marketing stuff. Some of them I read, I'm like, it's okay. Some of them I read, I'm like, that's really cool. We're adding that in tomorrow. Always learn. So where do you start? Here's what we're at, right? You've been drinking from a fire hose all day long. Where do you start? Well, for reputation, step one in fixing your reputation or understanding your reputation online, step one, find out where you're at. Go audit it. Who would like an easy way to audit it? If you would like to be able to just put in your business name and your phone number and your name and email address into a form and get an audit on your local listings, would that be easy enough to audit? Go to that website. repsafeguard.com/GIADA. I was making sure I didn't spell it wrong in there. So there, we've got an audit up there. It'll give you an overview of your local listings and your reputation online. So that's step one. Find out where you're at. Step two, if there's problems in your local listings, fix them. Step three, automate it. So, quick question. Who here has a system in place for reputation? Who here wants a system in place for reputation? Okay? Who here has a system in place to do email marketing, that kind of stuff? Reach. Who here has a system for reach in place? SEO, email marketing, social media marketing, right? Who would like a system? Who would like to know how to build a system to do that? Reach, so reputation, reach, resell. Y'all got resell systems in place? Who wants to talk about a few different ways to build resell systems? Right? Referral. Who has referral systems in place? Who wants to learn how to build referral systems? Digital referral systems that save you time. All right. Go sign up. Go fill out the form and all that. It gives me your email address, and what I can do is starting next week, I will start putting together emails and videos to teach you how to do this stuff. We have a special that we did for reputation management, just for y'all. I usually sell it between $137 and $497 a month. We got it really dirt cheap for y'all because DJ told me I had to. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not just telling you all this stuff and then telling you to go home. We're going to help you do it. Is that fair, Paul?
Yes, sir. Great job, Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Give Michael Clay a round of applause.